Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish and Fun. Here at Fish and Fun, we sell Ranger boats and Lance campers. I've been a busy bee since last time you've seen me. I've actually got an exciting announcement to make today, and I'm trying to get this video done in time before the storms get here. It's already sprinkling, so I'm going to try to get this video going. I got a camper. It's the new 2024 Lance Enduro camper. It's strapped to the back of the Tundra right now, but there is a bunch of neat features to this, and I've actually never even seen one in person until it come in around 12 o'clock yesterday. So yeah, I bought a camper, didn't really even know what I was getting, so there's a bunch of stuff on here I didn't even know was coming with the camper. But we'll start up here at the front. Like I said, I'm still learning this thing, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it just yet, but I do have a maiden voyage trip. Up here at the front here, you have an articulating tongue. This is totally new to me. I've never even seen this before, but it's supposed to be good for taking it off-road, you know, since it is an off-road designed trailer. But yeah, so I took out the existing hitch, went ahead and just bought a new hitch over here, and this is going to be the permanent setup right there. So I thought that was really neat. That's one thing that I had questions about yesterday that Lance was, you know, able to answer rather quickly. It's got a side mount jack on it, so this thing has been like insanely easy to maneuver so far. Like if I don't get backed up to it just right the first time, I can, you know, easily just maneuver it back and forth or whatnot. And the camper's insanely light on the tongue as well. It's like 350 pounds tongue weight, I believe. So on the front here, you're going to see I got the bike racks. This is an added option that you can add through Lance. It's actually like $700 or $800, maybe $900 option. I don't really remember, but I do have the MSRP sheet right here. I'll just go ahead and let you know how much one of these things costs. They start out at $62,563, and then I went ahead and, you know, added every option that you could possibly get, because when you're spending $62, why not? So the total MSRP after the options that they offered through the factory is $73,960.75. And then Lance was nice enough to supply me with a roof nest. Those retail around $3,500, so the total retail on this one would be around $77,460. I saw the roof nest on the prototype, you know, and I thought it looked cool, so I was a little bummed out when I heard that they weren't going to be, you know, adding it on the campers. Contacted them. They were nice enough to let me have, or not have, but buy one that they actually had out there at the factory. So that's going to be getting mounted probably sometime next week when I get all the mounting hardware. And I'm going to have to get a ladder mounted on the side as well. I thought those were supposed to be standard. It might be standard, but I think I'm going to get that anyways. So also on the front, you're going to have your 30 amp plug-in, so you can still plug in, you know, like you would a normal camper. You have more solar plug-ins here on the side, even though I already have two 190 watt solar panels. This compartment right here, I like these latches. I left this one closed on purpose to show you these. Press that button in, press the one in down here, and then pull it out. And it's got these nice gas struts. Everything's insanely heavy duty on this. I'm very impressed. All the welds look good on it. You know, that's always good because you got your welders out there that want to come in here and pick them apart. But everything looks good. Everything looks very durable. Looks very well built. So I did opt in for the second lithium battery that comes standard with one. But if you can get another one, why not? So I've got two 100 amp hour Go Power Sun Cycle lithium batteries. And then it's got the 1500 watt onboard inverter, and then all the breakers are over here to the right. You got your breakers here. I have no idea what these are for. They might be labeled somewhere. I just haven't really looked. You have your main battery disconnect switch here. Go ahead and turn that on so I can turn, you know, all the lights on inside. And then all your fuses down here. Looks like you still have a little bit of storage left over to the right here, but I'll tell you one thing, this camper is not lacking on storage. I mean, look at this. It's made in America. This is a nice addition right here. They're actually made out there in Lancaster, California, so I suppose they know all about the Enduro. camping style. The guy that actually designed this states that he actually uses these things, so that's nice when a camper company actually has somebody using them to come up with the ideas. But up here, I don't know if I'm raising this high enough, but you can see that you got your firewood rack above the little metal storage bin deal here. Thought that was awesome. Here's a little side view. I've been watching videos on this. I actually still have my 975 at the time that I saw my first video on this, and I was like, I gotta have it. So before even knowing what it was going to have on it, I went ahead and ordered one. So you've got this massive belly pass-through storage here. As you can see, I'm attempting to start filling this up. I did a 10:30 Walmart trip last night and spent a few $100s, and then spent a few $100 on Amazon to get some stuff, and then a few $100 here at the shop this morning. So just getting it ready to go. You can see that you got your outdoor shower hose for all my freaks of nature that like to shower outside and give their fellow campers a show. Although with this one, you know, you may just be out in the middle of nowhere and nobody's around. So this right here, it gives you a little setup of how to, I just dropped my clipboard, but how to have everything set up for what type of camping you're doing. So you got the dry camping, and you would maneuver those in those positions. Power fill tank, city water, which is what I'm going to be doing next week since I'll be at a campsite. You know, you got to do your break-in trip to see what needs to be fixed and what's good. So then I just went ahead and put that there for storage purposes so I didn't lose it. But that's where your city water connects to, and I always run a water pressure regulator so I don't blow the lines apart inside. Since I'm already down here on my knees, I'll go ahead and show you the underneath of this thing. Look at that. You have the independent cool over Kurt suspension. I mean, it is set up for off-road, that's for sure. I'm gonna be a little nervous to take this thing off-road just because of how much it costs. I don't get my campers for free. I still have to pay for them just like you. Tennessee Valley actually owns my camper right now, so. But this is gonna be your fresh water tank drain. Got some water in it right now. Just pull that, and it lets it out. So easy enough. And then looks like you got a couple low point drains right here. It's got fuel wheels, and it even has a spare on the back over there too. So, and I like this right here. I've been walking all over this thing, especially when it was on the truck yesterday to get in it, and these are very durable. They don't have any give at all. So I'd imagine if you got them up on some rocks or something like that, I mean, it's going to be a very durable deal here on the outside of the camper. I also noticed that they're on rubber bouncers, I guess is what you'd call them. So I assume that protects the camper right there when you are off-roading. But like I said, you got a total of 3 fuel wheels. You've got 2, of course, on the trailer, and then 1 spare on the back over there. And then, let's see, it's wrapped with 265 70 by 17 off-road tires. So they're Razor AT Maxxis. Good tire. Lance always puts good tires on their trailers. That's one thing I can brag on them about. Oh, over here is where you fill your fresh water tank. It has a 40-gallon fresh water tank capacity, so that's a lot of water that you can take with you on your trips. This right here is the exterior hand warmer. You know, when it gets cold outside, you're running the furnace, you just stick your hands over here, warm them up. Right here, this thing has a like a cassette toilet, compost toilet, or whatever you call it. It's easy to take out. I've already, you know, done this once, but I have it connected inside, so it's not going to come out right now. But it does have a handle here, and it has wheels on the other side. Yeah, I've got it locked in. But anyways, it's not a storage compartment, but it has wheels. That way you can wheel it around. I really don't even have any idea about composting toilets. That's all new to me. In these truck campers, I've always used the traditional style, so I've got a lot of learning to do. Down here is going to be your gray water tank drain. It just has like a regular hookup like you would any other camper. And look at all these, like it's got these very durable skid plates on it to protect your tanks too, so that's nice. The gray tank, I'll have to figure that out later. I don't see it anywhere on here. on this paper here that I'm trying to read, so oh well. But up top you'll notice, I mean, even the little accents, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in this camera, but below that light there, you have these little American flag cutouts. So I like how they went straight up American with this thing. I love it. But you do have four. Somebody thinks they're cool. But you do have 4 LED lights around all 4 corners, so it lights it up at night. I do have to get these repositioned in the front. I could put a Batman symbol on it right now and shine in the night sky, the little Batman guy. So I do have to get those repositioned, you know, a little bit further down. I was shining it in my neighbor's 2nd story window yesterday. But here on the back, this is what's really cool, like what really grabbed my attention. You have the backup camera, of course. You have this whole door that lifts up and acts like an awning. And then I got me a little step stool because I'm too short to reach up there. But anyways, you've got an outdoor TV, a portable refrigerator that works on DC and 110, which I thought was really cool. I was excited about that. Bamboo tabletop over here, so it really feels high quality. I mean, it's real, so that's what I like about it too. You've got all these lights everywhere. Let me show you up top there. Well, like I said, I was too short to reach up there, so I got my little paper towels and solo cups and everything, and paper plates and some bottles back in there. But it's got good storage back here, which I like. Down below, we're gonna have a couple pull-out drawers. Put the lighters out of the way. You always need lighters when you're camping, right? And then you have your 2-burner stovetop. Now, originally I thought that there was going to be like a pull-out folding table of some sort. I don't know if I saw that in a video or in pictures or something. So a little disappointed it doesn't have that. But it is what it is, I guess. Got a little utility hitch here on the back where you can mount another bike rack if you wanted to. Then you have your pull down stabilizer jacks, and then you just crank them as needed. Let's see, I already pointed out the TV. And of course, you know, I already got my beverage of choice filling up the cooler. This is a case, so I got 24 in there. Still got plenty of room for more underneath. This basket lifts out, and then plenty of more room over there. And then I'm saving these. I've got a little idea that I think I'm going to do to, you know, color it up inside the camper since it's all white. But oh, forgot to show you this under the sink. A little bit of storage space under there. Got some kitchen towels in there. Then you got your sink bowl. All right, so on this side, as you can see, I've got the porta potty door. Thought that was really neat. Looks pretty well insulated too. You've got your exterior propane connection over here. You've got the pull down glow steps made by Torque Lift. Those are very durable, and last night you could see the glowing stickers on it, so you knew where to step, which was nice. So before we go inside the camper, I'm going to go over the whole outside. So that's actually pretty much it, I believe. I mean, you have these dual pane acrylic windows. Some people like those, some people don't. I like them because they actually are usable, kick out really far. People say they scratch easy, but glass busts, so I don't really understand your argument. Just don't get against any trees or anything. Which, I mean, with something like this, you might be getting you know, across some trees, but like I said, glass will bust, so whatever. You got your 20-pound propane tank over here. I might swap that out for a 30 if I can. If not, then I'll just leave the 20 there. Here's the other side of the pass-through deal. Another view of the suspension. And then they put the onboard beer tube storage here. They actually called me out there and pointed this out, so I thought that was awesome. It's hilarious. Oh, there we go. And then you got your little holder here where you can tie your dog up to. I've got a big old Great Dane, so surely she can't rip that out. So on the front, on the other side, you saw that's where all the electrical components was. So on this side, I'm using this as storage. What I might do to kind of clean everything up and get everything out of the way is maybe just get a big bin or something to put all my exterior stuff in, or I may get some little hangers like that have little suction cups or something on them, and hang up some hangers here so I can get everything hung up. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the outside. I did miss something over here. It's likely I've missed over a lot of stuff just because, like I said, this is the first one I've ever seen in person and I ended up buying it. But you have this toy lock here, so you can strap your bikes down, kayaks or anything like that. Dirt bikes if you got them. All right, let's check out the inside. So walking on the inside of the camper, I thought that this was really cool actually. I didn't even know what it was. The service guys actually who showed me what that is, it's a handle walking in, which is awesome. Definitely helps, I guess. So I added me a little, you know, $6 Walmart mat when you walk in to kind of, you know, give us some color on the inside since it's all like gray and white. So on the inside here, you walk in and to the left you actually have this big storage bin area. Right now I'm just using it for, you know, the stuff that come with the camper, like this Lance bag with all the owner's manuals that I really need to read, the backup camera box. Let me get some lights on in here. There we go. Now you can kind of see. But you have these nice LED strips at the top here. It really brightens this thing up. Over to the right, you're going to have the push button for the inverter. You're going to have your True Macomi system, which is the tankless water heater, and the furnace all in one. So all that's controlled right through here. You have the Go Power solar panel deal here that tells you how many volts and amps and everything's going to your batteries. And then you have the more detailed battery monitor for the Go Power system. The convenience center, which tells you, you know, what your batteries are at, fresh water, black water, and gray water levels are. Looks like I filled up the tank already, so I need to drain that. Water pump. Then you have your lights. That's going to be your rigid, or I don't know if they're rigid or not, but the LED lights around all four corners out there, and then all of your interior lights, including the bathroom. So, oh, also in here, you have a lot of headroom. It's like 79.5 inches, so plenty of headroom. And even walking out the door, I mean, you don't have to straddle down or nothing. You have plenty of headroom there, which I like. And then you have this little bug screen here. They need to have one in the back here that kind of divides it up, because I did notice, you know, some bugs getting in here. So it'd be nice to have a little separating screen here. But maybe they'll add it down the road. Okay, so I've already got the bed made. That was a pain in the butt. It took me 20 minutes to do that yesterday. Went and bought sheets for it and everything, but it's done and I'll probably never take it back off. So if you see any wrinkles here and there, it is what it is. It's staying like that. The bathroom, it's a good size. I'm about 200 pounds, well, 206 or something like that, so you get the point. I'm a pretty big guy, so the bathroom is big enough for me. Here's your little composting toilet. Like I said, I have no idea how this works yet. I'll figure it out. Shower head, I did notice that when I'm in there, it's about, you know, chest level with me, so I will have to squat down to use it. Or, you know, remove this. And I mean, it is what it is, right? So also in here you have this massive dry storage, which I thought was awesome. I've already got some towels in there and stuff, so I'll load it up with a bunch more stuff. Little towel rack. Oh, I guess that's where the hand towel goes. I didn't even notice that. And you do have a vent up at the top. You just push it up and press that red button. So I didn't even know that these existed, but this is a AC unit that runs off a 12 volt. I was running it yesterday solely off the batteries, just to, you know, kind of push buttons and see what all works and how it works and stuff. So I thought that was really awesome. It does get cold. It cools down the entire camper, which I was impressed with, and it didn't seem to draw the batteries down too much. So I'm really, you know, excited to use this thing next week. Of course, you can plug into AC and keep the batteries charged too. You've got a bin up here on the right. I've just got some random stuff up there right now, and then, you know, all the Walmart bags that I got yesterday. You never know when you'll need one, so got them on hand. Got another storage bin up top, and then this bed, actually you can make it into like a, I think it's a little bit bigger than a king size actually. If you were to fold this bamboo table down, it'll sit on these little rests here, and you just use the cushions as filler, and you can make an even bigger bed. So when you convert that into a bed, it's 72 by 80 inches, so it's massive. And then you got the interior TV here. You can swing it around towards the bed if you want to. You know, you want to see what's good on TV at nighttime or something. Oh, you know, you had to buy a trash can, and I figured I'd get the one that says trash on it. So you got 2 reading lamps up there, the LED light, and then these kick out windows. Let me show you how far these things open up. This right here is why I love these windows. These are so much more usable than the old glass ones that they had that would only kick out like 4 to 5 inches. I mean, these let so much more airflow through and natural light, not the beer, I'm talking like sunlight, and I freaking love those. So the other one does that too. They say exit on it. I am not wasting my time even trying to get through them things. I'm just going to go out the door over there. You could even jump through the back. That makes more sense as a fire exit, but oh well. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing something in here. Oh, got some more storage underneath here. And then, you know, you got these 110 outlets and DC outlets everywhere throughout the camper. All ducted heating. I mean, they're literally everywhere. So if you use a CPAP or something, you still got plug-ins there. Got your night shades, day shades to block out the bugs, even though they're going to get through the back. You can see one right there. I did notice last night, whenever I would shut one light off, the bugs would come towards the back, towards another light. So I literally had them a map to get out of here. Turn that light off, turn this light off, and then last but not least, turn the outside light off. So I did lead all of them out yesterday. There was like a little trail of moss that was just following the lights. So I did figure that out. But like I said, this thing's brand new to me. I've never seen one in person. So the walkthrough on this one was probably garbage. But, you know, I haven't had even 24 hours with it. So what I've learned about it in 24 hours, I'm pretty proud of myself. But like I said, if you're wanting one of these, you can tow them with, like that's another thing. My old Tacoma that I had would have towed this thing. I think they're like 3,500 pounds, and like I said, 350 pounds on the tongue weight, something like that. So at least that's what I was reading about them. So yeah, brand new to me. If you're interested in one, just give me a call. I might be able to get another one in here. Like I said, this one retails around 77 with the roof nest. Without the roof nest, I don't know if they'll sell them to the public or not. They'll be around 73 loaded up. I think they start out around 62. I left my paper in there, so. But yeah, that's the Lance Enduro. That's what I've been doing now. I plan on using this for more videos. That's kind of the idea behind it. Just take it and do more like vlogging type stuff. And I'm still going to do the camper tours, of course. I got so many in yesterday. We got like a total of 5 campers in yesterday, and they're just, I got all of these. 5 of these things are sold, and I got a 975, A55S, 2375. So I got quite a bit of videos to do after this one, and that'll keep me busy. So but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. Lets YouTube know that I might know what I'm talking about, might be enjoyable to watch. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Join this Fishing Fun family. And that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say. So until next time, y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. before you go, definitely come buy a camper from me so I can afford to make the payments on this thing. All right, that's all I got. See y'all.